I know why 9/11 happened, and it's not what you think. There's something about that day that's always felt off. The planes, the chaos, the towers crumbling to dust. It's a wound we all remember. But after years of digging, I've uncovered something that makes my stomach churn, something I wish I could forget. The planes didn't hit the towers because of terrorism. They were trying to expose something buried deep underground. Let me explain. I used to work as an analyst for a major corporation, combing through data from federal contracts tied to the World Trade Center. A lot of it was routine, maintenance records, structural reports, but then I found an encrypted file buried in the archives. It was marked WTC Core, Restricted Access. When I finally cracked it, my blood ran cold. Beneath the towers there was a vast subterranean structure, far deeper than any parking garage or maintenance level. Blueprints showed reinforced tunnels, huge caverns, and sealed chambers. The deeper I read, the more it became clear. This wasn't part of the public infrastructure. It wasn't even supposed to exist, and it wasn't empty. The documents hinted at experiments, biocontainment protocols, references to non-human specimens. There was even a cryptic mention of Project Enoch. I had no idea what it meant, but every fiber of my being screamed that whatever was down there wasn't meant to see the light of day. Then I came across the last piece of evidence, an intercepted message sent just hours before the first plane hit. It was brief and chilling. They're breaching containment. Execute burn protocol. This is the only way. The planes weren't meant to bring the towers down. They were meant to trigger a collapse, to bury whatever was underground before it could escape. Now here's where it gets worse. In the years since 9/11, reports have surfaced, small, hushed-up incidents near Ground Zero. Construction workers disappearing without a trace. Strange sounds at night, low guttural growls like something huge shifting below the earth. I've spoken to some of those workers. They told me about sealed-off tunnels with reinforced steel doors, locked tight by biometric scanners that no one seems to have access to anymore. One man swore he heard something pounding on the other side of one of those doors, something that wasn't human. And then, 2 weeks ago, I got a message, an anonymous email. No subject line, no sender. It simply said they didn't bury it deep enough. I've been losing sleep since then. Every time I close my eyes, I see those towers falling. Not as an act of terror, but as a desperate attempt to save us from something far worse. Whatever they tried to hide beneath the rubble, it's still there, and I don't think it's going to stay buried much longer.